Mary Mosman, thank you very much. First, I want to thank my family for their love and support. I couldn't serve the people of Iowa without the support of my loving wife, Chris, my children, their spouses, and our grandchildren. I also want to thank all of you, the delegates to this 2014 Republican State Convention, for giving so much of your time and for investing in this party. 4 years ago, our state faced big challenges. A $900 million projected deficit, statewide unemployment above 6%, $55 million every year for iJobs debt repayment for 25 years. But Iowans spoke on Election Day 2010, choosing conservative leadership for Iowa. Lieutenant Governor Reynolds and I rolled up our sleeves and got to work with our great team. We put the state's budget in order with biannual balanced budgets and 5-year projections. 129,000 new jobs have been created. We've reduced the unemployment in Iowa by 30%. More Iowans are working now than ever in our history. Over $8.8 billion in capital investments have been made. And we made government more efficient, more effective, and more accountable. And we've reduced the number of state employees by over 1,000. I was proud to sign the largest tax cut in Iowa's history, $4.4 billion in property tax relief over the next 10 years. And because property taxes are played a year late, you will see the reduction in your property tax bills that come out this summer. We passed transformational education reform because every Iowa child deserves access to educational excellence. Our teacher leadership program rewards teachers for providing leadership to improving student achievement. For the first time in 35 years, we're going to have 2 years in a row with no increase in in-state tuition at our state universities. We set the ambitious goal to be the healthiest state in the nation. And we passed an alternative to Obamacare's Medicaid expansion, our Iowa Health and Wellness Plan. And this year, I'm proud to say we passed the centerpiece of my legislative agenda, Home Base Iowa. Our bipartisan plan to match veterans with quality, high-paying jobs here in Iowa that is based on the simple principle that men and women who have honorably served our nation should not have to worry about finding a good job when they leave the service. I signed this bill, Home Base Iowa, on Memorial Day in the Gold Star Museum at Camp Dodge in my Army uniform that I wore back in '69 to '71. We welcome our veterans back to Iowa with open arms, no longer taxing their pensions. Giving credit for their military training and education, and helping Iowa employers be able to hire more veterans. Poll after poll shows that our country is going in the wrong direction. But Iowa is going in the right direction. And with your help, we can go even further, building an even brighter future for Iowa and our children and grandchildren. In 2014, we have a great opportunity as Iowa Republicans. We will have the strongest ticket we've ever put together in modern history. And I want you to know, it is my goal to run the best campaign we've ever run. Over the next few months, Lieutenant Governor Reynolds and I will lay out our vision for the future of the state of Iowa to the people of this great state. I've learned we need to build on our record and show the people a vision of an even brighter future for them and their families. Lieutenant Governor and I go to every county every year, and we listen to people. I am more energized now than ever before, and I've never had more fun on the campaign trail than we're having this year with this great Republican team we've got. We're not going to just win our race, we're going to help Republicans win up and down the ticket all across our state. With this United States Senate seat open, we can win this Senate seat with our outstanding nominee, Joni Ernst. 4 years ago, when I called Kim Reynolds to ask her to run with me for a lieutenant governor, I was first of all pleased that she said yes. And we went all over the state, and county treasurers of both parties came out to show their support and respect and appreciation for her. But the second thing I asked Kim Reynolds was, we need a good replacement for you in that state Senate seat. Kim said, don't worry, I have just the person in mind, Joni Ernst. And you know, I grew up in the old 3rd Congressional District, and H.R. Gross was our congressman. He used to have a theme that said, and now you know how right he's been. He was the guy that was warning against all the spending in Washington all those years. And now I know how right Kim Reynolds was when she said Joni Ernst was the person. What a choice. What a choice the people of Iowa have in this United States Senate race. A conservative farm girl who grew up having to do some tough things as a kid on the farm, and we know what I'm talking about. A military veteran, a veteran of local and state government who's been a problem solver and helped us get spending under control and balance the state budget, making Iowa one of the best managed states. That's our candidate. The other candidate has a liberal trial lawyer congressman. By the way, there's about 50 or so trial lawyers in the United States Senate. We don't need another trial lawyer in the Senate. We got too many of them already. And he wants to keep Chuck Grassley from becoming the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee because he's just a farmer from Iowa and he never went to law school. Boy, isn't it time we had somebody that never went to law school chairing the Judiciary Committee in the Senate for this country. I'm confident that Iowa's thoughtful voters will choose the Republican woman, Joni Ernst as our next United States Senator. And for Congress, we've got great candidates. In the 1st Congressional District, Rod Blum, a successful Dubuque businessman. And in the 2nd Congressional District, we need Marionette Miller Meeks, a doctor and a veteran and a proven Iowa problem solver. Former director of the Department of Public Health for my administration. And in the 3rd Congressional District, we got a little suspense. We have 6 candidates. We have outstanding candidates. And it's important after next week's convention that we all unite behind and support the nominee to be the next Republican congressman from the 3rd District of Iowa. And in the 4th Congressional District, I'm confident we'll send our strong conservative voice, Steve King, back to represent us in Congress. And we're going to help Speaker Craig Paulson grow the majority of Republicans in the Iowa House of Representatives. And we will help Senator Bill Dix gain the majority in the state Senate. And we're going to elect the other statewide candidates, including our effective, active farmer, Secretary of Agriculture, Bill Northey. And our CPA, taxpayer watchdog, chair of this convention, State Auditor Mary Mosman. And we're going to return Paul Pate to the office of Secretary of State. And this afternoon, you will have the unique opportunity to nominate outstanding candidates for the offices of Attorney General and State Treasurer for this state of Iowa. I've been through a few campaigns, and I have a sense that this year, 2014, is a year we can win all of these races with your hard work and your help. Iowa can show the nation that a united Republican Party can lead America back in the right direction for a bright